going down the marsh, and it's peaceful, with the peace and the birds singing it. And I always say to people, if there's an heaven, down the marsh is the place it is. You've got to have good bait. It's no good putting something on that the fish is not going to eat. That's just wasting your time. And we go to Butterwick Marsh and dig about 40 worms. When you go out on the marsh, you get the first flat piece in the marsh. There's a lot of casts, but that is like the nursery of the marsh. That is the baby worms, and you have to walk past those where the worms is a bit bigger, but there's not so many. You have to dig a bit more ground to get your bigger worms. My name is Michael Allen Dobney. I've been a carpenter and joiner all my life, from when I was 15 till I retired at 67 years old. There's a bank to go over, and walking over that bank is death to me. It's hard work. Nowadays, now I'm older, I have to relax for about a minute before I start and get my gear ready. So I take a little break, and then I get my rods and put them together. I'll get my reel out of the bag and thread my line along. And I have my rigs already made up before I start, and I tie my rig on, get my bait out, and I thread it on my hook, walk to the sea, and then I cast it out as far as I can. It's knowing that fish has took your bait, and it's the float going down, or the rod end moving. That's what gives me the excitement. I suffer with diabetes, which is affecting my eyes. There's fluid at the back of my eye, and these injections have dried it up. If it keeps dry, it's going to remove the cataract off my eye. My hearing is gone completely in my right ear. The tinnitus, it's a ringing in my ears, and I hear it as soon as I wake up in the morning. It's there, and it lasts all day. It's slowly getting louder and louder. I do fear some things. It's surprised I accept life as it is. You know, when I do a bit of joinery now, I'm not so confident as I used to be. Like years ago, I'd just go and make it, but now I have to stop and think a bit more and plan it out a bit more, what I'm going to do. But when you make anything, you've always got to have that picture of the finished product in your mind, and then you'll find out as you get started doing it and making things, that if you have that finished product in your mind, it all comes together. I did ask my doctor once if I got to be like a cabbage, would he put me down, but he took it as a joke. You know, I have thought about that sort of thing. If I get into the cabbage state where I don't know what I'm doing and I'm no good for nobody, well, then I think I would consider wanting to be put down. Yeah, I've helped people in time, because I've donated 50 pints of blood, so I suppose I've helped somebody along the line. My favourite part is once I get my rod cast out, is to sit back in my chair and relax and keep looking at my rod end, just to get away from things and hear the waves crashing and seeing a little bit of nature at the same time. And it's all them sort of things that makes fishing.